Снова здравствуй, моя дорогая подруга. Мы снова здесь, мы снова на Цитадели. Насколько помнится, мне вышли мы только от спутницы. И идем доделывать дополнительные задания. И, соответственно, летим на Наверию, насколько я тебе обещала. Здесь нам нужно разобраться с квестом спутницы. Сказала он, что некий генерал рассказывает про нее всякое нехорошее. Надо с ним поболтать по душам, сказать, что как нехорошо рассказывать такие-сякие дела о такой... Что ты от меня хочешь?
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
И откуда у меня
How did you know
знаете?
I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Какую заслугу? И тебе вообще с чего это будет?
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
Ну, как, чё?
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
И что?
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
Арестовать я не могу.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
Ну, как бы мутное дельце. Нет, за это не возьмусь, я типа хорошая, но это же дополнительный квест.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Ну, допустим. Так, что у нас еще здесь? Да. Пойти поболтать с генералом Аракой. Здесь баловон.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake.
О чем
I
разговор?
don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Что скажет твоя
I'm certain that she has a good reason.
невестка?
I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
Насколько
What are the
терапия
chances that
опасна?
gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
Пусть сама думает.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
Это ее выбор.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this is not your decision.
Of course it is. I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
А жена типа так со стороны пришла, да?
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes the tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Тут встает вопрос, а где его жена и где его ребенок? Ну, так. Чтобы ему было о ком заботиться, кроме ребенка брата. Очень странный квест. Хорошо. Так, насколько еще мне помнится, там у нас Ханар не может разобраться с... Что?
I was never a fan of this statue. The Krogan monument just seems more impressive to me.
Естественно. А может быть, потому что Кроган на тебя похож? Может быть, потому что ты сам Кроган? Так, и вон у того парня. Да, кто его трогает?
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Вдохновители порта.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
So you're breaking the law by preaching
Законно.
without a permit right now.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Да ну. Что мешает тебе купить разрешение и делать все нормально?
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Ох уж эти
Let me talk to the
фанатики.
CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance.
Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Насколько, что дает мне разрешение?
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
If
Посмотрим.
you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon.
Упертую медузу.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Ну, это не очень.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Вот и славненько. Ой, убери, пожалуйста.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Окей, окей. Насколько ты заметила, там... Так, живым нам как раз сюда. Ханары, они такие... Эти говорящие медузы, такие жутко вежливые. Никогда о себе не говорят в первом лице. То есть я, они всегда говорят этот, эти, допустим, ну, вот он для себя проповедник говорил, то есть именно в первом лице, то есть все время от третьего.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than CSEC?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way, I'd say that beats CSEC.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
Это знаменитые разговоры в лифте. Надо будет почаще на Цитадель являться со всеми спутниками. У них там много интересных тем для разговоров. Что, мы приехали? Отлично, мы приехали. Так, осталось только понять, где у нас тут... Где у нас тут? Где у нас тут?
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get.
Хранитель где у нас тут? Я точно помню, что он здесь должен быть. А вот и ты, зайчик. Оп!
Anything you want, you can find for sale in the wards, legal or otherwise.
Живым сектором. Ну что, поговорите еще? Нет? Значит,
I'm surprised that you're willing to kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Вот, значит, какая философия. Ну что ж. Так, что у нас здесь? Ага. Ясненько. Значит, таки это не тот лифт, который в CSEC ведет. Я спутала. Киса, веди себя прилично. Я только поэтому разрешила тебе остаться на руках. Эй, ты кто такой?
They told me it was you, but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
Прошу прощения.
Have we met?
Name's Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in the 10th Street Reds. Maybe you don't remember it yourself, running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
My history's a matter of public record. I got nothing to hide.
Really? What if someone gave an interview talking about Commander Shepard's history in the gangs? We're not trying to cause you trouble, Shepard. We just want a favor, for old time's sake. One of the Reds, Kurt Wiseman, got picked up by Turians. We'd like you to talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
What was this guy arrested for?
Some stupid minor offense. Maybe he had a little red sand. You know how the Turians.
Так, то есть турианцы
They declared him
это
a problem,
из службы
and they're shipping
безопасности,
him
да?
back for a trial.
You're not asking me to break Wiseman out of jail, are you?
Of course not. But word has it you've got some pull with the aliens. All we're asking you to do is pull a little for us.
Хорошо, ты меня типа шантажировать пытаешься.
My gang days are over, Finch. Get out of my way.
Suit yourself, Shepard. If you change your mind, he's over in Cora's den. Take care of this, and you'll never see me again. And Shepard, you might not run with the Reds anymore, but you really don't want us as your enemies.
Ага. Я тебя и так никогда, надеюсь, больше не увижу. Так, генерал Арак развлекается здесь, насколько помнится мне. Что, и ты любишь посмотреть?
Can I help you?
A human named Finch wanted me to use my authority as a Spectre to free Kurt Wiseman.
The xenophobe? I should have known he'd have friends. Thank you for the information. We'll increase the guard on his cell.
Ну ты славненько.
I knew you'd rat us out, Shepard.
Крысы!
Now it's payback time. When we're through telling our story, the aliens will all know what the first human Spectre really is.
Ну и?
My bio is public record. Everyone knows I ran with gangs as a kid.
They don't know that the Reds target aliens specifically. We've got the backers to handle off-world missions. Your alien friends won't like you so much when they hear what your gang did.
The 10th Street Reds was a gang, not an Earth First movement.
They're a human movement now. You think the Vids will make that distinction? I can find a dozen Reds who'll swear they saw you kill aliens for fun. Who's going to believe you then?
И что тебе это даст?
If you want humanity to be strong, a smear attack on the first human Spectre is a bad idea.
The Spectre is right. This is humanity's chance to prove itself. There's even talk of earning a council seat.
Of course you'd side with Shepard. You want someone who's in bed with your kind.
We need the other races, Finch. That's the best way to strengthen humanity.
Fine, Shepard, you're right. You're not one of the Reds. Maybe you never were.
That man is a xenophobe who thinks he can blackmail a Spectre. You should have killed him.
That's not the way I work.
Goodbye, human. It'll be interesting to see what kind of Spectre you turn out to be.
Лучший. Понял, да? Понял, да? Так, что у нас тут? Вот. Не Арак, Септимус, точно.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is pathetic. What could a woman do to put you in this state?
'Cause she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Точно, Арака. Не могла я забыть.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
War. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It damn well couldn't hurt.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
Возьми себя в руки.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Ну, допустим.
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets. Why's that? Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Бозочки мои, вот мужики-то, а.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Как в воду глядишь. О, я по столу только что прошлась. Ну ладно. Киса, веди себя прилично. Так, ну что? Помнится мне, забредали мы в посольство к дипломату, который был очень и очень обеспокоен и очень и очень занят тем, что кто-то поступил не очень хорошо. Так, вот у нас экспресс. Экспресс нам в посольство, пожалуйста. Президиум по посольству. Вот сколько проблем у бабы из-за того, что она просто не дала. Угу. Что ж, бывает в жизни огорчение. Так, мышка. Девушка, не тупи, пожалуйста. Гарус там неплохо так вмешался. Хотя, насколько помню, там перевод немножко неправильный. Фецик это все-таки как-то типа жалко.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
Усталое приветствие. Я могу тебе помочь.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed,
Что за секрет такой?
anyone can discover my secret.
Да, расслабься, все зашибись.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request.
Ой.
Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
Ох уж эти интриги, интригулечки.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
Конечно, выгоду. Мне за это заплатили 100 тысяч миллионов. Да? 100 тысяч миллионов я получу за то, что оправдала Азари в глазах Элкоров. А то, что заставила турианца драться за свою судьбу. Конечно. 100% выгода. На самом деле, они этого не знают, но мы с тобой знаем, что я все это делаю для опыта. Ну и потому, что мне по приколу. Вот и все. Так, что это у нас все писает сегодня? Странные дела творятся. Странные. Нам надо будет еще... Вот, я вспомнила, что нам надо будет сделать. Ну, это ничего, сейчас ты все увидишь. Скажу я вам, что не сильно-то. Там большое помещение на самом-то деле. Она меня ждет. Ага. Здравствуй. Только обниматься больше не лезь.
I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Elcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart.
Да,
I
за
also
опыт.
have one more thing to give you, if you're interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become.
Ну, расскажи.
I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding. A wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Почитала мою биографию, да?
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Elcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
Что это?
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Слава тебе, Господи, хоть заниматься больше не лезу.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Я вспомнила, что она мне дала. Угу. Ну, ничего. До этого места мы тоже доберемся. Доберемся. Но вообще забавно то, что в Азаре все расы видят привлекательное что-то именно для них. Я это узнала с второй части, это будет маленький спойлер. Каждый думает, что, вот, допустим, мы люди думаем, что они похожи там на нас, Кроганы думают, что они похожи на них, сларианцы думают, что там есть в Азаре черты от сларианцев. В общем, каждый видит свое. И интересно, то есть они действительно такие, какие мы их видим, или что-то, это типа магия, внушение и прочее. Но если они размножаться даже могут, не прибегая к половому контакту, с ними что-то очень не так. Так что очень-очень даже любопытно. Так, здесь нам надо сходить к генералу Кахоку. У него там были проблемки.
No, I'm waiting to speak. Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Грант, мерси.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Какие проблемы у тебя?
Something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
Хорошо. Так, ну что, куда сначала пойдем? Мне бы хотелось, конечно, сначала на Наверию, доделав все эти квесты. Я прошу прощения, я забыла, что нам нужно еще на нижние рынки. Хорошо. Нам надо же еще найти Шорбана и еще кое-чего сделать. И после этого уже точно можем направляться. Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу. Так, жилые сектора. На рынке очень не можем так попасть. Клиника, ну ладно. О, у меня уже голова кипит от того, сколько здесь дополнительных квестов. Я всегда почему-то думала, что она дико короткая, а оказывается, что нифига не короткая. А может быть, потому что я много говорю, меня уже настолько не хватает. В общем, сейчас посмотрим.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Ага.
I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fisk's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Ага.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else?
А зачем я
That
это
would be
сказала?
worth quite a bit, and
Ага.
I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly.
Баблишко
Here you are.
срубить.
Now,
Ну
if you'll
ладно.
excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Ничего себе немного. Вот это да. Много. Хотя, конечно, это все просто зависит от моего уровня, и я здесь слегка уже.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans don't turn from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, then. I can't help you.
But what do you...
Can't help you.
Действительно, турианцы очень похожи друг на друга. Тут даже спорить.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
I think I'll be going.
Спасибо.
As you say, Earth Clan, good day to you.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Привет.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Какой автограф? Ну, допустим, если тебе будет приятно, хорошо.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Хорошо. Так, Шорбан у нас должен быть на нижних рынках. Насколько мне помнится. А может быть, не помнится и неправильно. Сохранимся мы на всякий случай. Точно. Что с тобой делают?
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go.
С дробовиками.
Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Ну?
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Протерки с Джалидом расскажи.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
меня там попросил, я что-то на секундочку отвлеклась. Ну,
I
хорошо, да.
suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Я говорила уже обо всех, о том, что турианцы живут примерно столько же, сколько мы, кроганы до 1500 лет, зари примерно так же. Так вот, соларианцы, это вот эти вот ящерки, рептилии, с которыми мы сейчас разговаривали, они живут до 40 лет, то есть у них очень быстрый метаболизм, они практически не спят, ну, то есть там, по-моему, 2 или 3 часа в сутки они спят, и это для них уже дофигища.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
Такого наебывает.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But
Так, хорошо. А нам теперь надо в CSEC. Поговорим с недобросовестным Джалидом. Ох уж эти волосы. Хитрожопые пиздюки. Наверное, не очень хорошо ругаться. Я постараюсь поменьше, прошу прощения. Мало ли, вдруг кроме тебя сюда кто-нибудь еще забредет. Мне так станет стыдно. Кто-то мне соврал.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to
Вот
happen.
незадача.
I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Вот славненько. Так, ну что, вроде здесь мы все сделали уже. Бандитские войны, ну, так, необычные данные. Гидро Аргус сканировать 13 из 21. Давно потеряна связь. Это вот Хоку как раз. Это фигня. Свидетельственная фигня. Дипломатия Азари. Это Насона Дансиус. Так. До криминальных лидеров. Хань и Дита. Система фортуны. Хорошо. Так, ладно. Полетели на Наверию двигаться по сюжету. Дальше посмотрим. То знаете ли. Уже 7-я серия. А мы только и знаем, что Саба учит Лиару Тисони.
Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Что, все, больше ничего не будешь говорить? То, что у нас теперь есть синяя баба. У нас, по-моему, есть вообще, то есть по представителю... А, нет, у нас славянца на болотке нет. Славянца нет, а все остальные есть. Ну, такие, достаточно знаменитые. Хотя Ханара нет, Элкора нет. Элкор, не знаю. Батарианцев нет, но с батарианцев ты, допустим, еще не видела. Там будет квест дополнение. Мы потом даже сходим. Ну, чутка попозже. Сейчас мы летим на Наверию. Узнавать, что там задумал Саран.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Чисти нас скорее.
Decontamination in progress.
Да кто опять где какой дрянь успел подцепить? Чё так долго?
Decontamination in progress.
Да, я поняла, в прогрессе. Быстрее. Пожалуйста, милая,
Decontamination in progress.
Рекс, ты куда-то залез?
In progress.
Наконец-то.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Отлично. Так. Go on. On Noveria.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Это мы сейчас разговаривали о том репортаже, где нас пытались очернить. Так, Наверия. Наверия. Где ты там, Наверия? Вот нам сюда. Джокер, гони! Есть здесь что-нибудь? Нет, ничего. Есть здесь что-нибудь? Нет, ничего. Здесь ничего. Рельс. А, здесь что-то есть. Записи материала Зеленаги. Так, ну вроде все. Наверия. Куда мы приземляемся? Наверия небольшая холодная планета без водоемов, вряд ли пригодная для обитания в общепринятым меркам. Она находится во владении Наверианской корпорации развития, сдающей в аренду лаборатории для проведения исследований, которые невозможно провести в другом месте ввиду их опасности или противоречивости. Учитывая уникальное местоположение, Наверия часто становится частью различных нелепых теорий заговора. Вот основание. Так, столица Порт Ханьшань. 52. Температура на поверхности всего -1 градус по Цельсию. Но я думала, там холоднее. Тут -1 градус. Где-то они там трындят. В таких условиях невозможно сильно-то завернуть.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy.
Ха, скажи, что ты Спектр и все решено.
Confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Так, все, пошли, ребятки. Ну что, естественно, надо будет с собой взять не Рекса. К сожалению, не Рекса. Возьмем с собой нашу милую Азари. И идем воевать.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has...
Яра, что на тебя? Так. Нет. Будешь так ходить. Угу.
has the deck.
Все, пошли. Тихо. На удивление. Что надо?
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down!
То-то же.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
Ты первый огнать начала.
Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Тебя забыла спросить. Паразини-сан. Паразини-сан.
Weapons detectors.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
В таком случае мне нужно на вершину 15.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Ну, давай, да, на рейс пойдем.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Благодарю за помощь.
Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Да нет, ты типа нормальная.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Пошли. Так, вот насколько здесь я помню, паршивые лифты имеются, в которых можно тихонечко так застрять.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
Что у нас тут? Она, здравствуйте.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Ой, палкой не хочется тыкать змеиный клубок.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Дело
I'm supposed to
сомнительное.
uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Что за
Tell me
работа-то
about the
была?
job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station.
Нет,
I'll think
спасибо.
about it and get back to you.
This one humbly begs the other to consider its request.
Ну что, пойдем прямиком к Аналеису. Дела-то у нас здесь, не сказать, что много. Ничего, так стильненько. Но все равно пустовато, скажу я вам. Я бы здесь жить не хотела.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias,
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Соларианец. Привет.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
А ты знаешь толк в
I
приветствии?
see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Миленько. Матриарх здесь не говорят, бывало.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
Мне так-то с ней повидаться нужно.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Что за
What did you
личный
mean
отскок?
by personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
С какой целью прибыл?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Груз проверяли?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Про Сарана что мне
Back
можете
to my other
рассказать?
questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Все вопросы к совету стада.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Там у тебя есть
Oakhold
ханар-контрабандист.
wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Бла-бла-бла.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Henshan.
Это мне, да,
You've never
предназначалось?
worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Хорошо.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Не будем себя компрометировать. Что-то здесь все очень нечисто. Ох уж эти корпорации. Вечно с ними все не так. Занимаются какими-нибудь зомби, вирусами, прочей фигней. Потом спасай мир. Понимаешь? И вот тут у нас террорист местного разлива. Ну, да, не местного разлива. Я что-то не поняла, да? Галактического разлива. И что? Нам и здесь мешают вести свое расследование? Мне кажется, что где-то здесь крутится несправедливость. Лили Херакс. Лили Херакс.
Spectre, right?
Да.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. What can I do for you?
Расскажи, что здесь творится у вас?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Ananias, and the matriarch came through.
На вершине 15 возникли проблемы, и туда поехала Бенезия. Интересно.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
Ой, миленько. Про Бенезию что
You know where
скажешь?
that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
Все, больше ничего не известно. Почему Synthetic Insights
What
закрыли?
was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. Xanalea shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
Так, это тот, кому нас послала Паразини. Угу. Про себя расскажи.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my
Хорошо,
full
Ли.
name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Это по-свойски, это по-братски.
I have to go.
You need anything?
Пока-пока, Ли. Так, Synthetic Insights нам не сюда. Нам, стало быть, в другие места. Более приятные. Может быть, нас чем-нибудь напоят там, горяченьким. Прохладно здесь у вас, знаете ли. Так, нам сюда. Угу. Точно сюда, но здесь лифт. О, какие здесь пакостные лифты. Надеюсь, что мы ни разу не застрянем. Здесь вы у нас не разговариваете, новостей не пока нет. Ну хотя бы музычку включили там. Ну там. Только что. Понятно. Это из бара музыка? Ладно, ничего. Качает.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Ну, допустим.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Ой, а сама почему не займешься?
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance, discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Мне кажется, что это слегка незаконно.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
Это не значит, что я должна в
What they
этом
might be doing
участвовать.
somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Ага, пока-пока. Так, что у нас тут? Сидят тут всякие. Нет, не можешь. Бизнесмен. Ты кто такой? Ты кто такой?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Full benefits, of course. That blizzard outside looks like it's settling in for the long haul.
Да, миленько там.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Питаю слабость к турианцам, знаешь ли.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Какое интересное
I
совпадение.
sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeas cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
Что-нибудь
I'll
придумаем.
focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Сдашь химчистку? Ничего страшного с тобой не произойдет. Так, сохраняшечки перед лифтами. Мы до сих пор ни разу не застряли, это прям странно. Сплошные коррупционеры вокруг. Ну, музычка закончилась, все, трек уже не качает. Бывает. Загрузка. А нам, стало быть, придется ждать драки. Ну, давно мы не пользовались арсеналом, скажем так. Я уже соскучилась по кнопке спускового крючка. Так, идем. Не удалось. Ага, ребята нас уже здесь ждут.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Но вы здесь как бы тоже не по закону.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeas has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Пока-пока. Так, однако здесь еще ребята есть.
Enemies everywhere!
А, я тебя и не приметил. Слона-то я и не приметил.
Now I'm ready.
Ага. блондиночка. Ха, молодец. Ну давай, выходи. Выходи, говорю. Выходи, подлый трус. Иди. Если там закончится, все придется делать самой. Вот славненько. Не так уж сложно, правда? Сохранимся на всякий. Кто знает, что нас здесь еще ждет. Так, а где ковры, про которые Кин говорил? Я не вижу никаких ковров. Все разбросано. Забираем. Птичка забираем. Угу. Отлично. Ай. Не надо вставать на стуле, я поняла. Стулья начинают летать. А, нас там уже пасут. Видишь? Что вы здесь забыли?
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Ну, тебя здесь тоже быть не должно, блондиночка.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Что думаешь, такая умная? Держи. Снайпера уберите, пожалуйста. Уберите снайпера. Я тебя вижу. Отлично. Крепкая у тебя голова. Ты уже... Как тебе? Нравится летать? Потому что не надо мне мешать. Просто не надо этого делать. Курсор? Курсор, откуда ты здесь взялся? Так. Эй, я здесь. Ладно. Летай. Поняла, уничтожишь. Но не в этой жизни. Ну вот и все. До свидания, дорогая блондиночка. Ты мне не понравилась с первого взгляда. Не люблю тех, кто дерзит. Я сама дерзкая.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office.
Какой шум?
Would you know anything about it?
Какой шум?
Speak plain. What's your interest?
Not here, Spectre. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen.
Окей.
I'll be waiting.
Почему я не могла сказать, что я там вообще как-то мимо проходила? А это сквозняк. У вас, знаете ли, очень такие ветра сильные за окнами. Выбила форточку. Ну, там слегка прибила стулом пару человек. Угу. Стулья там раскиданы, вы сами увидите. Так, а вот у нас, кажется, сломался лифт. Нет? Нет, не сломался. Неужто нам в этот раз повезет, и мы ни разу не застрянем в лифте? железяка. Хороша, хороша. Так, где-то у нас тут. А чё мне выпить не взяла?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Расскажи.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
Why don't you ask Keen
Kisa.
directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Что орёшь-то?
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Так, минутная пауза. Продолжаем. Так, хорошо.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Да успокойся ты, не
All
ори.
right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Ananias. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Ну-ка, славненько. Что было выкобениваться? Что эти лифты для разговоров недостаточно подходят, да? Идем сдавать Анналейса. 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 Как стеклотару мы идем сдавать. Анналейса. 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 Недолго тебе осталось жить в свободе. Интересно, у них сроки тюремные подстраиваются под их вообще продолжительность жизни?
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Не очень-то это рада.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Не забудь про пиво. Не вздумай ставить какое-нибудь дешевое. Сама будешь эту хрень пить. Если ты культурно себя вести не можешь, да? Ну что ж, все дела закончили, пропуск получили, пошли к Ли, чтобы нам открыл гараж. Там нас ждет наш Врум-Врум-Мака. Врум-Врум-Маку. Эй, Ли, полечу
I
есть.
heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
А, что, мне тебя не надо
You need
говорить?
anything? I'll be here.
Ну ладно. Сохраняшечка.
Access to the garage is restricted.
У меня
I
есть.
have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Может, автоматически сохранили. А нас здесь ждали, знаете ли. Да.
See, these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Видите, гет? А вот что. Ёперный театр, это же разрушитель. Ёп. Видите? Вот этого, пожалуйста, типа побейте, иначе от нас сейчас ничего не останется. Лети. Для оружия. Ага, все, замечательно.
What are these? What did you do here, Commander?
Да ты что?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
Ай, насколько?
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Миленько. Ну что, мы едем в плохую погоду на вершину 15, где случилось определенно что-то плохое. Там матриарх Бенезия и добрая сотня гетов. Что же будет? Смотрите в следующей серии. До встречи!